Early pregnancy factor is denoted as a substance of pregnancy association, and abundance of interest is developed for the purposes of detection of a potential pregnancy within a day of fertilization of all species tested. Till now it was an embryo carrying a silent passenger during the period prior to implantation period, as well as maternal recognition of the fact that the pregnancy did not occur till the time of implantation. When you find out early pregnancy factor, you should get acclimatized to the maternal system which comes from the preparation of implantation, as well as successful pregnancy from the detection of fertilization process. Early pregnancy factor, by virtue of its ability, releases factors which are responsible for suppression of a possible response against material immunization against the alien fetus. Early pregnancy factor involves the presence of viable embryo. In women, the appearance of early pregnancy factor when it is reported within 1 or 2 days of their positions relating to coitus result in pregnancy. As a contrast, the concentration of human chorionic gonadotrophin is said to indicate the occurrence of pregnancy within the prescribed number of weeks. This early pregnancy factor remains in maternal circulation during the course of gestation, but it has the qualities of disappearance from serum before the process of parturition. Before the process of implantation, maternal serum early pregnancy factor does not appear to be a part of zygote. But instead it is considered to be a part of maternal ovary in response to a signal from the zygote known as ovum factor. Very little is known about this factor till now, except that it is made of relatively a small molecule of mass and is kept as a secret by the ovum upon the penetration of the said serum. Its production process continues till the stage of development called as blastocyst. Early pregnancy factor can also be biologically assayed utilizing the Rosette inhibition test. Early pregnancy factor is expressed as Rosette inhibition titer, with greater values than 16, emitting a positive sign of pregnancy. It should also to be understood that this test is an embodiment of a complex cascade of events, which make it very expensive to conduct, as well as make interpretation difficult for comprehension at times. As a matter of experimentation, you can use anti-early pregnancy factor vaccines. In a recent study, early pregnancy factor became positive in half of the group and then staged their disappearance by indication of the abortifacient activity of the intrauterine device during the process of the event of implantation. Also, the test as indicated above is very costly. It needs proper refinement by virtue of a study which is done on women using contraception through hormones for setting at rest all questions in this regard. For this early pregnancy factor and for the purposes of implantation factors as well as processes, you should not go to any Tom, Dick, and Harry, but only to specialist confidant whose names should kept secretive throughout life. These are for the purposes of deriving the best results, as well as driving proper directions for the birth process of the children, for whom every parent would be yearning for lifetime to be blessed with. To conclude, early pregnancy factor is very important for the purposes of various measurements of key factors involved in the process of pregnancy for the purposes of controlling